those nights that you just can't fall asleep. You toss and turn. Maybe your mind is really busy for those activities that follow the next day. Here are a few yoga poses to do if you're experiencing sleeplessness. We'll start seated, then go to a lying down pose. As you sit, take your attention to your breath. We'll do a particular breath we'll call the yawn breath. At the top of the mouth, there's a soft palate near the rear. So locate that and imagine that you're trying to draw the soft palate up. Open your mouth. Notice how a yawn just begins so easily for you. Try that again. Oh. It just naturally evolves. A friend of mine says, fake it till you make it. And this is one of those things. When we yawn, we think about sleep. It's kind of a signal for us to slow down. Dogs can shake it off. You've probably seen them shaking it off as a reset. They can also yawn as a reset. We don't have the capability to just shake it off like certain animals do, but this yawning practice can be very effective. So do that 2 more times. Draw the breath in with your mouth open. Create this nice yawn for you. And notice how the back body and the front body, you feel the diaphragm just sink down to start to massage these organs. This affects the vagus nerve all the way from the ear down to your digestive organs. One more. Oh. Now that you've got the hang of the yawning breath, come to lie on your back. With your knees bent, with your hands to the low belly, with your mouth slightly open, lift that soft upper palate and create yawning. And again, open your mouth, draw the breath in, lift the soft upper palate. Ah, long exhale. Now draw both knees in, give them a big hug. Massage the back by moving side to side. Now set the left foot down. Bring your right knee in toward your right outer ribs. Keep on reaching the knee as far as you can. And breathe easy. Take your attention to a long exhale breath. Release your right foot down. Take your left knee up. Hug it in. Draw it just slightly to the outside of the left ribs. Breathe in and breathe out. For most yoga practices, we emphasize the breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. For this practice, whatever feels very free and natural. And since we're focusing on this yawning breath, breathing in through the mouth, breathing out through the mouth may make you feel much more easeful. You can release your left foot down. Now bring both knees in. Draw them in really deeply. Take your arms out wide and allow your knees to go toward the right and all the way down. And if this feels uncomfortable for you, put a prop, put a blanket or a block under your knees so that you can rest in this position. If your left shoulder lifts up slightly, for now, that's fine. Continue your attention to a nice long in-breath and out-breath. Now, as you lift your knees up, you might want to just help the legs lifting up so it's not too much pull on the low back muscles. Now take your knees to the opposite direction. Let them rest to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out long. To stay attuned to the breath. Soften your eyelids. Soften your facial muscles. Again, with a little help from your hands, lift your legs up. Plant your feet. Take your right ankle to the outer left knee. For many of us, this might just be fine to just be easeful in this position. Others might want to pull the left thigh in. If that's feeling like too much of a stretch for you, just place your left foot back to the mat. And once you've found the position that works for you, open your mouth slightly. Draw the breath in. Feel the ribs expand against the mat. And a long breath out. Nice ease in the breath. Park your left foot back to the mat and pause just for a moment as you reach your right knee as far away from your heart as possible. And release your right foot back to the mat. Take your left ankle to the outer right leg. And each side is different. And this side you may feel like you want to just pause here and stay in this pose. If you'd like to lift your right foot off the mat and interlace your fingers behind the right thigh, to just get a little bit more openness to the left side, you can draw your left knee away from your ribs. Continue nice ease with your breath. Noticing as you stay in these poses, can you lengthen the exhale breath even more? Now park your right foot to the mat, your left foot to the mat. Take your legs up. Don't worry about straightening the legs, but see how you can reach your heels. So nice dorsiflexion of your ankles. If you're near a wall, you can take your feet to the wall. This is a nice resting pose for the heart. Keep a nice ease of your breath. And as you're ready, you can come out of the pose with your knees bent, with your feet on the floor. Take your knees wide apart. Take your arms in this cactus pose. So now you find the fullness of the front side of the body. Use that for more fullness and length to your breath. The longer and fuller out breath allows you to create a little bit more ease. A little bit more softening of the facial muscles, but more fullness in the upper chest. Now slowly pull your knees in toward each other. Let the right leg slide down, the left leg slide down. Have your arms to your sides. And once again, take your attention to your breath. You breathe in deep and out long. You breathe in deep and out long. And in this relaxed state, you can slowly make your way back to your bed, or if you're already in your bed, enjoy a very restful, easeful good night's sleep. Namaste.